Alright, so this episode is all about editing the very first video for the channel. Quick heads up, there's a bit of double audio in some parts when I play back sections of the video. It was a little tech hiccup while I was screen recording and recording myself at the same time. I figured it wasn't worth spending hours trying to fix something that doesn't really ruin the message. So just bear with me on that one. Let's jump in. Gonna get Final Cut Pro over here. Now I already have this project on because I was organizing myself, something that I am very adamant about. I really like being organized. I think that's just going to make your life working much easier. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically start from scratch, so you all can see how it's done from the beginning. Now the thing is, here I already have a library. This is for the ones using Final Cut, and the library is called Alejandro Films, which is the name of the channel. And I added an event which was called Episode 1, and there I added all the footage from that moment. Here I created a project, but this we're gonna do again from scratch. So we hit new project, and I'm gonna go episode 1 intro video, just to make it different from the rest. Now I'm gonna put it in the event here. Episode 1, 4K, that's the resolution. I recorded it, and I recorded in 30 frames per second because I had a flickering issue that I think I had to take care with that. Otherwise, I would do it at 24. It just makes life easier. So I'm gonna hit OK. And here we have our intro video. Now, I do remember that the last one was the one that came out the best. So let's just drag this in, make it a little bigger. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is detach my audio. So here we go. We have the audio extracted from it, and I'm gonna see where I start, which is somewhere around here.
Hey, what's up? I am Alejandro, and this is my channel, Alejandro Films.
Okay, I think that was the take that I did. So let's go and cut this part out. We can delete this because we don't need it.
Hey, what's up? I am Alejandro, and this is my channel, Alejandro Films.
Cool. Now, again, I have no experience editing a YouTube video, so I'm gonna be trying stuff that probably by the second or third video I will already get the hang of it. But to start with, we're gonna do this. Let's get our little Spectre tab over here. By the way, if I make a mistake with any of the names of the menus, put it in the comments. I will fix it somehow at some point. The first thing I want to do with this is just fix the color. So we're gonna go here. I like having my color wheels first. That's how I learned it, so we're gonna go this route, and we're gonna do Command 7 to view the vector scope. I want to use this one because this is the one that we're gonna use to guide ourselves with the dynamic range. And first things I'm gonna do is just lower this down so it gets to around 0, and then for the highlights, stretch it out until I can get to, well, now I know that this already went past 100, but I know it's this bright light over here, you can see it's blue, so I don't care if that's a little burnt. I'm gonna just push it up a little bit more, and I think it looks better. Let's lower the shadows a little bit more again. Okay, let's leave it there for now. Next thing that I'm gonna do is fix the cropping of it, because I'm being kind of vulnerable in here, and you're seeing a lot more of my space, my studio space, which is a garage that was converted into a studio. So I don't want this fridge right here to be seen, so I am going to just push it in a little bit. Change that frame. My face looks, yeah, that's better. So let's have this here, and we can go over here with the views, and I'm gonna go with show horizon, so I can maybe move this. I know I'm a little bit off center, but I want the speakers to be the center point. I think I move while talking, so let's just leave that as it is there. And I think maybe we can do a little bit lower around here. Actually, let's just see what happens if I move it. Yeah, no, I don't like it. We can change that later if anything. So now that we're done with this, let's take the horizon off. Alright, so that's pretty much everything I covered for this part of the edit. How I set up the session, got everything organized, worked on framing, and started dialing in the color to get a look I was happy with. In the next one, I'm jumping into the audio side, from dealing with some of the issues I had to making it sound clean and clear, or at least better than what it started as. If sound is something you've struggled with too, stick around. I'll break it all down in part 2. I'll see you there. Bye.